Hello, guys.
How you doing? How you doing? That's been quite the day today.
Yes.
Got all of our stuff for electric at the house. Stopped by to go check on the truck. Need to get back out on the road, but the truck's still not done. Tell you what, Dell's, we took it over to Dell's APU. They're in Springfield, Missouri. He's been working feverishly trying to get it figured out for me. So that's kind of where we sit on the truck. We need to get back out there. Is what we need to do. Make some money, but then, like the video says, you know, the ups and downs of being an owner operator.
It's just kind of par for the course. You have good days, you have bad days.
Good days and bad days.
Pam says, good evening to you all. Tracy says, hello, G's and G4s. Chris says, hello again.
Miss G keeps telling me, Miss G keeps telling me, don't stress. That's usually easier said than done.
I wish I could go into his brain, and you know, we can't control everything that happens in life.
Click the stress button.
And I know I'm just as bad as he is, but thankfully we're both not that way at the same time, because then it would be really, really bad. But you know, it is what it is, and it will be what it's gonna be. So just kind of put it in God's hands and try not to stress. Matthew Shakespeare says, hope all is well.
What's going on, Matthew?
Hey, it's been a while, Matthew. Michelle Brandon says, good afternoon, G's and G4s. Good afternoon, sweetie. Wally says, you still home? Yes,
still
brother,
home,
we're still home.
We need to get out on the road and make some money, but we can't do it until we get this truck fixed.
Melody says, afternoon, G's, puppers, and G addicts. It will be fixed in due time. You don't need to zonk out while you're on the road again. Little Blinky says stress is part of it. Yes, that is the worst part of it.
Unfortunately, it's a big part.
And that's that trucking roller coaster. You know, things and trucking can be, you know, going great, and then not so much. There's that down slope. But like I said, we can't control it. It is out of our hands.
We're not making money. Bills don't stop.
You're right.
Payments don't stop. Insurance don't stop.
You're right. But how is stressing yourself to the point of you not feeling good and raising your blood pressure and continually to do that?
Stop trying to make sense.
How is that good for you either?
Stop making sense.
How is that good for you?
Jump right on the bandwagon with me.
Wilma says you will see better days. Stay safe. Love you too. Tracy says, hey, little Blinky. Kentucky Redneck is watching. Hey, sweetheart. Larissa, good evening, y'all. I'm curious as to what brand your pots and pans are. I'd love to get a set. Also,
Kurote.
Yes, they are Kurote pans.
I love those things.
Lori says, finally got notice that you were on live.
Matter of fact, I think Mrs. G put a link up to...
I did on the Facebook, in the Facebook comments of the cooking video that we did last night. Doreen says, what's going on with the truck? It's not the truck, it's the APU. And it's part of being an owner-operator, unfortunately.
One of the things, without the APU, we have to idle the truck because it's too hot to not idle it, especially with the pups.
And it's too expensive with the wear and tear on the rig. It's a lot more expensive.
Good chance you'll lose warranty because it's over idling.
Katina says, on the road again. Where are we heading to? We're heading home, back to the house.
Stopped and got us some food. We had to stop by Eldonia again, El Gordo 2, here in Springfield, just because it was that good. And got us some food. We did a video on it. We'll post it later.
Just Peachy says, trucking has always been feast or famine. And you're right. That's just the way it is. Cindy Chastain says, I'm a big believer in things happen for a reason. And so am I. So, like I said, it's something we can't control. So, easier said than done not to stress on it. But, you know, the stress isn't good for you. Northwoods Girl says, stress is there, especially when you want to leave out. Hopefully everything will be okay soon.
Well, I guess the stress is whether or not we can fix it. That's where the stress comes in. Because if we can't fix it, then that's a pretty big price tag. And then, well, I mean, even if we do fix it, we've had working on it for a while, so that's a pretty big price tag too. We found out that it's no longer warranted because we're 300 hours over warranty.
says, geez, sorry for throwing you under the bus the other day. Blinky says, I don't even look for work until they call me and say it's fixed.
And that's where we're at, Blinky. We can't do nothing until it is fixed.
Laura says, where did you buy the pots and pans, if I may ask?
Amazon.
And actually, we have a link for them on our storefront. Okay, Lily's. That would be great, Lily.
What's that?
That invoice that we need her to do. Back to her. Sorry, guys. Haley is a lifesaver. Yet again. Alright, sorry about that, y'all. Robbie says, hi there, you two. I hope you're both feeling or keeping well. From the northeast coast of Ireland.
Oh, awesome.
Gail says, just got notice that you were live. What's up? The usual. It's trucking. Do you want that emailed from G Enterprises or g@truckergspot.com?
G Enterprises.
Okay, multitasking. Richard says, chilling at a rest stop in Mosby, Montana, on the way to Great Falls, Montana.
Oh, nice.
Safe.
It's a beautiful drive.
I love Montana. It's so pretty. So pretty. Melody says, the warranty is only 300 hours.
No, it's 300 hours over what the warranty is. The warranty is 3,000 hours or 1 year. And we haven't hit that year mark, but we did hit the 3,000 hours, so we're like 300 hours over.
Yeah. Beth says, Mrs. G, is the G-Spot supposed to be darker in color in the new shipment?
Yes.
It is
It's a coarser
more
grind.
coarse of a grind as opposed to the first few batches, which were a finer grind. So it does, the color did change, but the recipe is exactly the same except for the grind on it. Laura says, cool. I thank you very much. Blinky says, I have let the office know that I will need to get to Springfield so I can either have my APU fixed or replaced.
Oh, make sure you take it over to Dale's.
Yes, go to Dale's.
Tell them Trucker G sent you.
Chad Lesson Learned says, hey G family, hope everyone is well. We're doing great, sweetheart. Julie says, where are you headed? We're heading back to the house. We actually took advantage of getting some more running done that we needed to do some last minute stuff that we haven't picked up for our electrician so he can button up the electrical at the house. And the guy that we have doing our siding, he's actually there. He is there today, and he is wrapping the windows with metal. He's getting that all taken care of and making sure that there's not going to be water that's going to get behind our siding and end up rotting our house. Doris says, good afternoon, G's, Puppers, and G-Force. Good afternoon, sweetheart. Dave Newland says, hey to the G's.
How you doing? It's starting to look like we could get some rain.
It does. It looks pretty dark up ahead.
I didn't mean to yawn, guys.
Just crept up on you, didn't it?
Yeah.
Kara says, how long are you home?
Don't know yet.
It's kind of up in the air. We've got to wait and see what can be done. JJ JJ says, I'm having honey bourbon chicken, corn potatoes with the honey bourbon dipping sauce, and I have the G-spot on it. Awesome, JJ. Kentucky says, JJ, don't get too buzzed with all that bourbon, LOL. Little Blinky says, you're the second person in the last 2 days to recommend Dale's. Yes, definitely go to Dale's. Little Blinky says, I was talking to the other place.
Take it to Dale's.
Yes, trust us. Ooh, that went fast. Hasma says, hey guys, from Morocco. Well, hello.
As a matter of fact, I think Blinky's got a tri-pack. Dale is very familiar with that tri-pack unit.
Bobby Rogers says, hello everyone, and beautiful G's. Hey, sweetheart. We have Mama Portia in the house. She says, hi, G family. Hey, sweetie. Slow Roland says, how many tattoos does Mr. G have?
One.
One tattoo.
I have no idea, brother.
DF2 Studio says, hey, Trucker G. Pretty busy today. Yeah, it's been a busy day.
It's always a busy day.
Sweet says, evening y'all, 300-hour warranty. Did I read that right, huh? No, we're actually 300 hours past our warranty. It was 3,000 hours, correct?
Yeah.
And we're at 3,300, so it's 300 over the warranty. It's 3,000 hours or a year.
I think we got
whichever
that.
comes first.
Did we get the extended warranty?
I don't remember. Tracy says, are you still going to be in Houston for the truck show? That is the
We're
plan,
planning on it.
as it sets right now.
God willing.
Diane says, love meeting you guys today. How is the truck? Still
waiting.
Still waiting for hopefully good news soon. And it was great to meet you too, sweetheart.
Yeah, sorry.
And again, sorry G didn't get to visit.
That's almost par for the course with me.
Very much. Michelle says, everything is going to be fine, G's. Let me see that ornery smile, G. Catherine says, hey, you two. Glad to see this. God bless you two. God bless you guys. Robert says, hi, G's.
How you doing?
Hey, Daniel. I know, sweetheart. Everything's going to be fine. It will. It'll work out just the way it was meant to work out. Trace, okay, I read that. Sweet says, oh, shiznit. Yeah. F2 Studio says, Trucker G, are you going to do a cooking shows on YouTube when you go back to your place?
No, not today. We actually stopped and grabbed us some food. We went to Eldonia again. Yeah. El Gordo 2. Same restaurant. They're changing names. But we went there again because it was so good the other day. And we still haven't tried everything on the menu.
Nope. And we got us a lime cucumber al fresco.
Yeah, we did a video on it. We'll post it later.
Gerald says the warranties I get are if it breaks in half and you get to keep both halves.
Yeah.
Tom says, Mr. G smile, it takes less muscles than if you're frowning. Danny says, how are you both doing? We're doing good, hon. We're getting through it. Zach says, don't stress what you can't control. Y'all be safe. I know, like I said, I'd like to get into his brain and unhook that one wire so that he doesn't stress. But like I said, on the bright side, we're not both stressing at the same time. Zach, I read that. Dora says, your kitchen and floors are so beautiful. I'm pretty excited. You know, our house is coming together. We're getting to the last stretch, and that's a big plus. Roy says, hello, Mr. and Mrs. G. So when do you go back to trucking? Have a safe day. God bless you, G's.
As soon as the truck's fixed.
This is kind of up in the air right now.
I would like to have been back trucking on Friday.
Yes.
But it hadn't happened.
DF2 says, hey, next year when you come back to Kodak, Tennessee, you guys going to cook next time?
A whole year away, it's hard to tell.
Not sure. Patricia says, Gerald, everything happens for a reason. Hang in there. God work it all out. My favorite Bible is be still and know I am God. It can work miracles. Your home is beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart. And he knows it. It's hard for him to just relinquish the fact that he can't control everything. Bobby Rogers says, did you get your bed frame? We have it on order, and right now we're waiting to give them a specific day to have it delivered. Cindy Cox says, I'm late. No, you're not, sweetheart. Beth says, good evening, Mr. and Mrs. G. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. It don't look as dark over here. Jane Porter says, hey, G's. Well, hello.
That's gotta be this.
Huh? Back. Oh, yeah. You can see it now in the mirrors. Let's let you guys look out. There we go. Rhonda says, good evening, G's. Evening,
Good
sweetie.
evening to you.
Robert says, hello from Cooksville, Tennessee. God bless
What's going
y'all.
on?
God bless you, sweetheart. Sue says, Mr. G, you look tired.
I am.
Jessica says, good luck with your semi. We just bought our 5th semi, and it's all my husband has done all of his life. And I'm a stressor, but I'm overstressing all the time, so I don't. Tom says, I can't wait to see your place with the furniture in the house. With those beautiful floors, your furniture will stand out. Really freed. And Mr. G, I'm still in your kitchen, LOL. Christopher says, what's wrong with the big G ride? It's the APU. Eddie says, afternoon G's, is there any way to borrow a trailer to haul off some of the material while y'all are at home? Just think, little G should be home for Father's Day. I will say some extra prayers for y'all. Well, thank you,
I've
sweetheart.
got a trailer.
Yeah, we've got trailers. And right now, what's sitting outside of the house, we're not sure yet if we need to get rid of it, because I think there is some things out there that need to, like the gutters, they've got to go back up.
Yeah,
So it's not, it's not trash. So we don't want to get rid of it too premature. Jay says, anytime soon you guys coming to Arizona, I'll get you guys some Dr. Thunder.
No.
Right now we're at a standstill about anything. Kentucky Redneck says, grab a 6-pack and a fishing pole. That sounds like the right prescription. Little Blinky says, are you saying G is a control freak? I would have never guessed it, LOL. Yes. Sweet says, prayers for peace of mind, G. God's got this. Amen. Audrey says, good afternoon, G's. Everything is going to be fine.
No, I'm kind of afraid that we're probably going to wind up having to buy another APU, and we just can't afford to do it right now.
Denise says, good afternoon, G's.
And we can't afford not to have one either. So kind of in a rock and a hard spot, but I guess, like Mrs. G said, it's no sense in
It's in God's hands.
contemplating on which way we have to go until we know.
So shut that little part of your brain off.
It's still got
Continue to tell yourself that. Continue to tell yourself it's in God's hands. Denise Lopez says, good afternoon, G's, and everyone from Troy, Missouri. It's a little warm today. I'm not looking forward to the summer heat and humidity, but always love catching you live and playback in the AC. Alex says, sending the same prayer I say when I see someone with car trouble on the side of the road. Lord, let it be an easy fix. Thank you, sweetheart. JJ says, I'm glad that I have the Hungry Man dinners. It's easier for me. That's good, JJ. Robin says, yeah, finally caught you live. Love it. What are we, like the elusive G's? Because no one gets notifications anymore. Cheryl says, hi, G's. God bless you both. Praying for you. Thank you, sweetheart. We appreciate it. Jane says, please keep my dad in your prayers. He's going in for hip surgery this Thursday. We sure will, Jane. We'll keep your daddy in our prayers. Rhonda says, it's in God's hands. Yes, that's exactly right. right. Linda says, hi, G's. Your home is coming along beautifully. Thank you. Sweet says, those Hungry Man dinners are pretty good. Sherry Beeman says, hello. How are things going? We're very blessed, Sherry. Excuse me, I got a burp. Nice try, Matt. Tom says, Mr. G, you always say God got control of this, so quit your stressing. God's got this. You're going to come out with everything positive because we all love you and we all care about you and miss you. And your family don't give up, but don't stress.
Thank you.
Cindy Cox says, I didn't get a notification either. That's why I'm always late. Thomas says, good evening. Good evening, sweetheart. Rhonda says, praying for your dad, Jane. I have a hip fracture. Oh goodness, Rhonda. We'll keep you in our prayers, sweetie. Robin says, no, I just miss it every time you go live, LOL. Little Blinky says, technically, it's in Dale's hands. Blinky. Sherry Beeman says, yes, you are blessed. What is G stressing about? Things that he cannot control. Blinky says, but I've heard Dale is the best. Jesse says, that's not a blue hood. Must be your home. Yes, we are.
It's a little G-Ride. It's the pink hood.
That pink hood.
Easy now.
With the G face on it.
Really easy now.
William says, oh, now I'm hearing prayers for your dad.
She said pink hood with G's face on it.
No, sweetheart, it's prayers for Jane's dad. He's getting ready to have hip surgery. Richard says, eat good for me. I'm having nuclear hot dogs and chips for dinner, LOL. Been there, done that, right, babe?
We ain't good.
Robin says, I get the notifications, but with the strange work schedule that I have, I just miss it all. Gotcha, sweetie. Sherry Beeman says, say some prayers, G. It's going to be just fine. Black Smoke Matter says, G needs a safety meeting. Cheryl says, happy to catch live. We're married almost 41 years. Well, congratulations, sweetheart. Slow Roland says, isn't it funny how warranties work it? Probably knew at $28.99 it wanted to go out, but waited till $3,300 to let you know how much love to y'all, and be safe out there. That's the way it feels, though, when it comes to stuff like that. Stephanie says, good evening, G family. Evening, Stephanie.
Got something going on that side road over there. Bunch of disco lights.
Oh, yeah, now I see it. Rhonda says,
Desperado, I think.
that's probably what it is. Hopefully not an accident.
Tow truck.
Rhonda says, I made homemade ham salad with G seasoning. I don't think I've ever had ham salad. Have you?
Yeah.
No, it was an accident. Goodness. Matt says, something stinks. I think G needs some deodorant, LOL. Haha. We need to buy him some. Can't y'all smell him on this stream, LOL?
That's a good thing about me is I don't smell very much.
Thomas says, dear Lord, touch Mr. G's father in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you, Thomas. Jean says, good evening. G's from Central Illinois. Well, good evening. Good evening. Tom says, Mr. and Mrs. G, I pray for you guys. I will talk to you later whenever I can because I'm waiting for my ride to take me up to the hospital because I have another sleep for the last 4 days, and it's time I need to go get a check to find out why. And I know my blood pressure is up. Sweetheart, we'll keep you in our prayers. And yeah, no sleep for 4 days is not a good deal. Cheryl says GC's need good on hard-boiled eggs and mayo. Sammy. Jane says, did I miss the G's dad's update? No, G's dad is doing fine, sweetheart. Connie says, evening G's from Ohio. Good evening, hon. Sherry Beeman says, is the house almost done? Are you going to show us a tour of your house, or have I missed it?
You missed
we
it.
actually uploaded it yesterday, Sherry Beeman. Robin says you missed it, Sherry. Looks beautiful. Yeah, we did a little walkthrough of the house yesterday. We were actually outside first part of the day doing yard work and straightening up the garage, and Squishy took the mower out for a spin with G-Paw. But then the second half of the day, we actually did a little walkthrough so y'all could see the progress and see the beautiful hardwood floors, all nice and pretty. Little Blinky says,
Need new wipers on this thing too.
yeah, G needs some more G-Paw time. He needs a good laugh to make the day better. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Squish went by the house today. We wasn't home. He
Yes.
wanted to see G-Paw.
You want to see G-Paw? Sherry says, I will go back and look at it. All right, sweetheart. Let us know what you think of it. Rhonda says, the house is beautiful. Thank you. Robert Miller says, where do I order your seasoning?
At truckergspot.com. Where was that?
That's at truckergspot.com. Make sure you put the trucker before the G-spot, because if not, it's not going to be what you're looking for.
You can spend the
I
next
don't
few
know.
hours on the internet.
Cheryl says, love your new floors. Thank you. Those are original to the house. The hardwoods are. And our house was built in 1941. So we were able to find someone,
45.
was it 45? 41, 45, in the 40s. But we were able to find someone to redo the floors and bring their natural beauty back out. Jan says, gee, you need a good romp in the hay to decompress, LOL.
Might just need that.
James says, what city is this? We are in Marshfield, Missouri. Sherry Beeman says, G needs to soak in a bubble bath. I think I about cooked us both in the bathtub last night with how hot the water was. It's too hot for me. Robin says, did you hear about the fast food restaurant putting on the gas or Gay Pride logo for June?
Did
I have
not.
not. Joan says, do the frying pans of the pot set have a lid? Love you guys.
Yes.
Matt says, everyone put gspot.com. Rhonda says, truckergspot.com. Robert says, oh, the G-spot. Lisa says, or just check out the other site after you buy the seasoning. Just saying. Well, there you go. Cheryl says they're beautiful. Thank you. I really, really like our floors. Eddie asks, are you going to have Mike on anytime soon?
No, we need to. We talked about it.
Gene says truckergspot.com. Michelle
He's
Tyler.
waving at us. We're waving at the person over there.
Oh, I don't know. Michelle Tyler says, we had an eventful morning today. I ran my pasture to David from BTS Meats, and one of the calves got out this morning. Luckily, he didn't go far. Got him back in, and fence is secured. And of course, it was the most stubborn calf we have here. He's like, no, I just spent all that time and energy getting on this side of the fence. I ain't going back. Barbara says, good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. G and Pups. How are you today? Your home looks beautiful. And your dinner, Mr. G cooked, also looked delicious. LOL. We're doing great, sweetheart. We're very blessed.
It was very good. If I do say
It
so
was
myself.
very good. Rhonda says,
I
"What?"
like how that steak was cooked.
That was cooked perfectly. I don't know. Now that it seems like the older I get, the rarer I like my steak. Rhonda says, "What are the name of the?"
OTE. Miss G put up a link on Facebook
Rhonda
in the
says,
comments.
"McDonald's, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, Arby's, just to name a few." Sweet says, "Easy now." Sherry says, "I like the new seasoning." Well, thank you. The only thing different, the seasoning, is that it's not a fine grind like the first batches were. It's the same recipe, and the grind on it's more coarse, like what G was grinding up at home, mixing together and grinding up at home. Cindy Cox says, "Don't look up G-Spot. You get a different page, LOL." Whoa. And we're buffering.
If you didn't hear me, that's very good at deviled eggs.
Very, very good. Oh, my hand's cold too, huh? It's like super
Kick your
fun.
deviled eggs up to a whole nother notch.
Whole nother level, you say?
Yep, yep. You're danging.
That was you.
Oh, I'm big.
Beth says, "It's back." Dutch Pepper Drinker says, "Hi, guys." Hi for me. Hey, sweetheart. Michelle says, "Just ask me. I know all about what you find when you don't put trucker in front of G-Spot."
All too well.
Nice try, Matt. I always proofread your comments. Wise guy.
We should get home and most around windows, if not all of them, should be wrapped.
Donald says, "Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. G from Arizona, heading east to Kansas, about to call it a night here in New Mexico. I was able to catch Taco Joe from the border the last few days. Do you all still keep in contact with Taco Joe?"
I haven't talked to him in a little while.
Oops. There we go.
It's good going. He's got it covered.
Sherry says, "Yeah, when I first went to order the pack, the page came up. I hurried and closed that down real quick." Oh, someone's cup's out. Or someone doesn't. Oh, he's got a collar. Puppy, go home. Barbara says, "It's pretty driving down the road." It is. I wouldn't trade our little town. Tom says, "I had a pig was today and I used your seasoning and everybody loved it. They even liked the hot sauce, so now I definitely got to wait until the 3rd to order more, because now I am out and I'm on my way now to the hospital because it is bloody nose for 4 days.
Oh, wow.
It's got to stop." Oh, okay, it was a bloody nose for 4 days. Goodness gracious, yes, we've already get that checked out. And we also, that reminds me, since Tom said something about ordering on the 3rd,
Still running the
we
promo
extended
code.
the Memorial Day weekend promo code to go to what, the 4th? So the last day would be the 3rd. Yes. And that was promo code REMEMBER for 20% off. Matt says, you don't have to proofread my messages, LOL, haha. Yeah, sure. Lisa says, just made the pork roast I had in the freezer with G-Spot on it. Made pulled pork, LOL.
Nice.
Sherry Beeman says, hope that puppy goes home. I hope it does too. Robin says, puppy looks like it was dropped off. That's kind of what I was thinking. I'm hoping it's got a collar on it. Maybe it's just, it lives around here and it's wandered off for a day or two. Targeted says, I seen you guys on West Chestnut Expressway, but wasn't sure if I could stop and say hello.
Oh, yeah,
you should have. Lisa says, seriously, it was really good over rice. Christy says, good afternoon. Glad
I think we'll be back. We'll be back there again tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. Christy said, good afternoon. Glad you're getting house all done. Soon it will be a very happy homecoming. Sharon says, Sharon is riding with you. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, got snacks for me today? Not in the little G-Ride. The mini G-Ride's not equipped with snacks. And I have our empanadas here, but those are mine.
She ain't sharing.
No. Not happening. Targeted says, next time I see you guys, I will definitely stop. Awesome,
Yeah.
sweetheart. Tell you what, my legs are killing me.
Badgers.
Michelle Tyler says, not too much farther, and I believe you will be turning right, correct? LOL?
Correct. She knows
She knows the way.
The route, doesn't she?
Tammy says, good afternoon, G's. Where did you go eat today?
We went to
La Doña.
La Doña, which is also known as El Gordo 2 in Springfield, Missouri. Over around South Campbell.
Dr. Pepper Drinker says, you had snacks 2 days ago. LOL. That was 2 days ago. Those tomatoes that were in that bag back there, those are gone.
Squish ate all those.
He polished those off. He's seen them sitting on the counter, and he's like, can I have some?
He was eating those things like popcorn.
Yes, he was. He likes veggies and fruits. Sherry Beeman says, doesn't Wyoming girl come on here? I know she had her baby, a boy.
I haven't seen her in a while.
Well, it's been a little while. Lisa says, I'm saving the videos of the new place and G cooking for my 3 a.m. insomnia, LOL. Right on. Jerry says, hello from 90-degree Michigan, sitting in the AC.
It's a good place to be sitting. It's like 64 degrees here. They cooled off.
76.
Oh, I looked at you here.
Yeah. I was like,
I look at what you had the
temperature set on my side. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, okay, I work. Just wanted to sneak and say hi. Talk to you later. You have a great day, sweetheart. Tammy says, oh, that food looked so good the other day. It was good.
We had to go back. We'll post the video up later on.
All right, guys.
Let's see if we got the windows wrapped. I don't think he got them all done. He should be getting close.
He was working on it.
Yeah, he was.
My hand's cold. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, he's made his way around.
Yeah.
He got one window, two windows, not 3 windows. You got those windows done.
You got these ones on this
Ones on the
side.
side.
take you out and we'll go take a peek at them. Frank Griffin said, could be worse. We could be on some roof someplace. You're right, Frank. Could be worse. Things can always be worse than what's going on. And we forget that sometimes. Ooh. I guess I'll come back and grab that stuff. We did our yard work. Got that. I called my trash people this morning and told them there's going to be extra trash. Please pick it up and take it away. That wasn't a raindrop. That was water from the air conditioner. Oh, oh.
Yeah, it looks good.
Those look very nice.
You still got to cock it and stuff too, mind you. Yeah, I like it better like that.
They look a lot better. Because mind you, oh, those are on the other side.
I mean, you can still see it in the front.
Mind you, those are all wrapped now with the metal. And if you look over here and I zoom in really good, you see how you can see the wood on the round that one over there.
The rain's got it.
All right, guys, we love y'all. Bye, guys.
Love you guys. I think it's supposed to be raining this week.